Yah has done it again. He has given me another revelation. So in the video description box, please watch the video part 1 and part 2. This is why it's so important that we understand the image of Adam. I'm talking about the first man that was made. Also, the image of Messiah from the Old Testament all the way through Revelations, and the image of our Father. Because Satan copies, and Satan is the father of lies. It is very important that you read this article because you have leaders, that's another thing I can say, pastors pushing a false image of Yahusha HaMashiach, the Messiah, the Anointed One, the Son of God, the Son of Yah. And the image they are spreading about him is a lie. And most of you are probably saying, well, what that has to do with anything? It has to do a lot. The Hebrew language, Torah, the prophets, the gospel, the letters written by the apostles, and the book of Revelation will confirm that this image that some, not all, in the Christianity faith that they have been posting, sharing throughout the four corners of the world is a lie and does not match up with the Bible. You will learn that melanin is a gift from the Most High. Okay? And I'm not saying this to make anybody feel higher or to make anyone to feel low. This is about truth. Remember what the Messiah said, the truth shall set us free. And according to the word of the Most High, no liars shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. So if you're pushing or sharing a false image of our blessed Messiah, stop. Read your word. Study the Hebrew. You will learn that Messiah has black hair. Matthew chapter 5 and Leviticus chapter 13 will confirm this. And also depend what other writings of the Messiah, he can have white hair. So the Messiah can only have black hair or white hair, and his hair is like wool, brothers and sisters. Also, through all those witnesses that I gave you, okay, it will confirm unto you the Messiah is Sach and Adam. Or what's the other word? Yeah, for ready. Okay? When you do your study, you will learn that to be white means to shine, to illuminate. Okay? To be bright like the sun. And ready means to be reddish brown. Now that take us back to the beginning about the first Adam. He was reddish brown, meaning that he had melanin. He was melanated. And the word melanated means that they have skin pigmentation that was either brown or black. Even science will confirm this, and scholars and archaeology will confirm this, y'all, with facts, with truths, not opinions. Even eye color will confirm this. Science has always proven that from the color of brown eyes is the original color of mankind. And we know over time it may have changed for different reasons, but you have to seek out the Father for those reasons. However, when you study why people have other colors of eye color besides brown, you will learn that it's because of the lesser amount of melanin they have. Very important to know this. Okay? So I'm going to say this. Messiah probably had brown eyes. They were melanated. Okay? Remember, he is the second Adam. Therefore, he's going to look like the first Adam in the earth. I'm talking about when he was preaching the gospel of our Father in heaven for 3.5 years. Now you're probably saying, well, what does this have to do with anything? When you read Revelations chapter 13, this is why it's so important to understand the image of the Messiah, the image of the first Adam, and the image of our Father in heaven. Okay? And if those want to say, well, our Father and the Son are spirit. Okay, when you read a book of Exodus, in the spirit form, they too have a body. They have a head, they have arms, they have a torso, they have legs, they have feet. Do you get what I'm going with this? It goes back to Genesis chapter 1. We are made, brothers and sisters. I'm talking to all nations and tribes, okay, of the earth. We was made in the beginning in their image, okay? We have to start being carnal and be spiritual to understand these deeper things. Melon is everywhere, y'all. It's in the waters, it's in the heavens, and it's in the earth. It is a gift, a mystery that many do not understand because of the racism that we have in this earth. The racism has been pushing lies. And now we are in the season of truth. So when you go to Revelation 13, this is why it's so important to know the word inside out, because we know Satan is going to come with a false one known as the anti-Messiah. Some say antichrist. This last one to come, okay? This wicked one to come, who will reign for 3.5 years. He will have power and control over the whole world. All right. And he will have powers, y'all. And the only power he cannot do, he cannot bring back no one to life. But you know they're going to lie and they're going to make up something to make it seem he can bring someone back from the dead. This is why it's so important, okay, to know your word inside out, okay? We also know he will copy the Father and the Son. All right. So this false image that we are seeing being pushed in the earth, even by some Christians, even by some Europeans, even by some melanated people, y'all. It is a lie. It does not match up to the Bible. So when you read Revelation chapter 13, notice what it says here in verse 14. Now let's go to 15. He doeth great wonders, so he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beasts, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make a image to the beasts which have the wound by a sword and did live. This is very important. This is very important because we see a lot of images now being pushed in the earth. We see a lot of false statues being pushed in the earth. And I'm telling y'all, the Messiah is melanated. He has melon. He has black or white hair. And more than likely, he has brown eyes. That is the original color of Adam eyes. Science will back me up. Okay? This is not about elevating someone or making one feel low. This is about the truth. Remember, the truth shall set you free. The truth shall keep you falling for a false image of the beast. Okay? Very important. And verse 15, it says that, and he have power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. So when they make this image, y'all, it's going to speak and cause that as many as would not, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, because they're going to know the truth. They're going to know that's not our blessed Messiah. That's not our God. etc. Okay? I'm telling y'all, this deception that is coming is great, and you have to know this word inside out. Verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor. Do y'all hear this? Rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, I also have seen other verses say it can be in the hand, so either one, or the foreheads. This mark, all right? Because if you don't receive this mark, this is dealing with the last one to come, the last one to reign for 3.5 years. This one to reign for 3.5 years. Um, what's the word I'm thinking of? You won't be able to partake in that kingdom. It's a network. This mark will have you connected to the beast. Remember, he's going to use technology. Remember, the metal and the clay, go back to the statue. He's going to use technology because he does not have the powers like the Father and the Son to be connected to those who want to worship him spiritually. So he has to use technology. Okay? This is why it's so important for us to read the Bible. All right? So he causes all to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. This is very important. This is why the Father have us to keep his holy days so we can think outside the box. I love how he have us not to buy and sell on his holy days, such as his Sabbaths, such as his feast days, because it teach you how to think outside the box. He is preparing us. Okay. So they won't be able to buy and sell, save he that have the mark. Unless they have the mark, y'all, of the beast, they won't be able to buy or sell, or the name of the beast, or the number of the beast. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 666. And that number is 666. Remember remember Satan copied the Father and the Son. The reason why he reigned in the number of 666, because he brought down our foreparents, Adam, in the sixth day of creation. Okay? That's why he rejoiced in that number. And he does as the Father and Son. He comes in three. You know, we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So he would come in three. When you read, I think, Revelations 15 or 16, you will see there will be a beast, a prophet, and something else. Do you see how they copy them in the heavens? So, whatever this image is, we right now, what we're seeing now that's going throughout the world is like a test. The false images that has been pushed by some of the Christians, okay, some of the melanated people, some of the leaders in the earth, whether they are kings or presidents. We see this image being pushed around the world, and people are easily accepting it. They are worshiping it. They have in their homes. They have statues of it. And you know how our Father feel about images and idolatry or idols. Do you see how all this is connected? So this is the revelation. Please read this article when you have time. Check the video description box, because I do add other scriptures, okay, to understand this article, because this article, I really like this article, y'all. It's well rounded. It gives you both sides of arguments. Some people, in this article, it tells you why it's important to know this information. Then it also gives you the other side, why people say it doesn't matter. It's not one of those one-sided articles. However, it's giving us something deep. And then, and as I was meditating on it this morning, y'all, that's when the Father revealed it. Y'all, many is going to fall for this false image that the beast would give life to it to make it to speak, and they're going to worship it. And I guarantee this image is not going to line up to the Bible. I said enough in this video. Make sure people receive salvation as written in Romans chapter 10. If you have no one to baptize you, you can baptize yourself. Where there's water, ye shall be baptized. This is where you exercise your faith with works. For the water is the second witness in the earth, and the heavens and earth are his witness, and they can report unto our Father in heaven of you entering into the renewed covenant, the marriage that our blessed Messiah established for us. And the same is with the Holy Spirit baptism. If you desire the Holy Spirit baptism, the word tell us, ask in the name of Yahusha HaMashiach, and our Father will give it unto you according to your heart, your faith, and your works. So do not be deceived, my brothers and sisters. Get this word out. Shalom.